Okay, Tao Te Ching, Chapter 2. All under heaven see beauty as beauty only because they also see ugliness. All announce that good is good only because they also denounce what is bad. Okay, so what I see here is the yin and yang kind of thing, right? Where you have to have beauty in order to have ugliness, and you have to have ugliness in order to have beauty. So we need to have both in nature or in the world, right? Um, so that gives us, like back to on the theme of chapter 1, where I was saying that uh, life and nature and everything in the world is exactly what it's supposed to be, you know, and we only see trouble and difficulties and things because we don't understand the big picture. Okay, so we might say, "Oh, I'm ugly. I wish I was beautiful," and things like that. But we all have a role, and actually, there's no such thing as uh, ugly. It's in the eye of the beholder kind of thing. But there's distinction, and that's why it's necessary to have both beauty and ugliness, right? So once we understand that, we feel at ease and accept ourselves for who we are, and I think that's the important thing to understand from life. Um, same thing with good and bad. You know, you cannot have good without bad. You cannot have bad without good. So in life, nature, there's a balance of beautiful things and not so beautiful things, of good things and not so good things. Okay, and you got to have both. And in a way that you have acceptance. Once you realize that, then your mind is at ease and you're not troubled so much anymore by one extreme or the other. Okay. Therefore, something and nothing give birth to one another. So it's saying something and nothing. And there's I think a Zen teaching or something like that mentioned about how in a vase, the emptiness in the vase is necessary, right? Because that empty space is what you fill up with water to put your flowers in or whatever. Or, a wheel, the spokes in between and then air in between the spokes is necessary because it makes it light for the wheel to roll. You cannot have a solid wheel, it's too heavy. So the blank space or the empty space is important and has a role as well. Okay? So that's why something and nothing give birth to one another. You need to have both. Okay. Difficult and easy completes one another. Again, the two opposites, but necessary. Long and short fashion one another. High and low arise from one another. Notes and tones harmonize with one another. I don't know too much about music, so notes and tones, okay. I didn't think that would be opposites, but anyway, it's saying there's harmony, right? Okay, front and back follow one another. Okay, we understand that. Thus, the true person acts without striving and teaches without words. Now, this is interesting. So the true person, I guess, is their way of saying someone who's wise, who's understanding of how the world works. The true person would act without striving. So you do things, but you don't try too hard. You don't want things to happen before it's time, kind of thing, right? So and you teach without words. So you teach by example. You walk the walk, and others see you and they imitate. or they respect you and they listen. So sometimes teaching doesn't require too much convincing, it's like trying to push your teaching on others, and that's not a good way, right? So you teach without words. Okay. Now, deny nothing to the 10,000 things. Okay, that's maybe something's lost in the translation there, but basically it's saying, just go along with the flow, go with the mother of 10,000 things kind of thing. All right, and then nourish them without claiming authority. Benefit them without demanding gratitude. Do the work, then move on. Okay, so it's saying, it's kind of like if you look at teaching your children, right? Or if you're a teacher teaching your students, nourish them, teach them things without worrying too much about your authority, without saying, hey, I'm the teacher here, or I'm the mom, or I'm the dad, listen to me, kind of thing. It says, don't worry too much about that. Just be like nature. Nature doesn't say, hey, I'm nature here, listen to me. It just, gives you earthquake and and tornadoes, and you just say, whoa, okay, you're the boss, kind of thing. So don't try to claim authority too much. It naturally comes if you have the authority. Okay. Now, benefit them without demanding gratitude. So again, you're teaching children, you help them, it benefits them to follow you, but you don't demand that they thank you or anything. They naturally will feel the gratitude, but you don't demand it. That's the point. Okay, and do the work, then move on. Okay, so you just do what you have to do and move on. Don't dwell when it's not necessary. Okay. And the fruits of your labor will last forever. Okay, if you do good things, then your accomplishments will last for a long time, right? And you don't have to worry about leaving a legacy or something, putting too much artificial effort into that. Just do the right things, do the good things, then you will be known for it. Okay, so that's chapter 2. Thank you. See you next time.